Such a windy night. It's close to midnight, and I thought I will record this today's show while walking to the ATM. Yeah, I'm still doing this kind of old school thing, but some cash is necessary, so I thought I'd do it during the quietest part of the night, of the day. I mean, part of me is thinking maybe I should go for supper, but I haven't done supper in a long time. I used to do supper, then put on a ton of weight. But I no longer feel the urge to eat anything at night now. Oh, somebody left a bag on the seat. I hope it's okay. The fella, hope he didn't lose anything. But, bag is empty. Oh, nobody stole it or anything. Yeah. Anyway, Singapore is a nice, safe place where you can. Wow, this is a noisy aircon compressor. Needs help. Needs servicing. Singapore is one of those places where you can walk out at this hour and withdraw money and safely walk back to your house. There are very few countries or cities I feel that you can do that. So I really appreciate being able to do that here. Okay, we're going to take a pause while I do my banking at the ATM. Get back to you in a while. Hang on, I'll be back. Singapore is a very lively place, even at night. I mean, I'm not even at the city centre or the town centre, but it's already past midnight and people are cheerful, talking, chatting. I mean, there's a queue for an ice cream place called Liquors. Everyone's of course keeping their safe distancing queue measures. But that place is always hopping. I love the ice cream there, by the way. And I'm sitting on the bench here. It's bright. It's well lit. My only wish is that we had more places open late at night. But I guess now, no point also with the dining in, only limited to 2 people at a time. I just remember to do something else. Give me a second, I'll be back. Okay, done. Wow, I'm not the only one who does midnight ATM banking. There's another guy behind me. Yeah, I remember. What am I doing? Being in New York. Okay, I don't even say New York lah. Just a random American city. Not as big as New York. You wouldn't come out so late at night. Unless you're very familiar with the place. Remember staying put. Unless your friends will bring you around, but I wouldn't wander out. At one point I wouldn't even wander out later than 9 p.m. I just didn't feel terribly confident of walking around an American city late at night alone. Yeah, this is I'm walking past the noisy compressor again. But You don't have that feeling when you're in Singapore. The only other place I can think of that I felt particularly safe was Japan. Japan, I can go out at night and don't feel so uh, unsafe. Yeah. I mean, New York City, if you're in like the very, very bright places like Times Square where there are a lot of cops everywhere, it's fairly safe. But if you are away from the touristy area, it's best not to wander around late at night. Even the subway, sometimes you take the train a bit late or a bit too early in the morning, it can be a bit harrowing because you're not used to it, right? You're not a local, that's why you don't feel confident. But yeah, we take a lot for granted in Singapore. We walk around with such confidence. You know, we do a lot of late night roti prata, late night ice cream, late night banking, 24-hour fair price supermarketing. So it's like you don't think twice, right? You don't think anything of it. That's probably the last 2 buses for that particular service near my house. But when you travel, then you start to realize how good we have it here in Singapore. Oh yeah, why am I going out at this hour? Because I like doing my banking at this time. There's nobody, not a queue, and I get to go for a walk, which is nice. Yeah. Actually, I was even thinking going to the supermarket, but if I took a bus there, which I can, because the last buses are still operating, I would probably have to take a taxi home. Yeah. So, not crazy about paying midnight charges. Or I could walk back, which is about half an hour walk from my supermarket to my home. But then you'll be carrying things and you don't want to do that. Well, it'll be a good exercise though. Yeah. Well, this is midnight in my housing estate. It's fairly quiet. Sometimes you get some people hanging out at the void deck, but not a lot. It's generally quite a well-behaved neighborhood, and quite enjoy the peace and quiet. I haven't gone out today. I think yesterday we did a supermarket run, the wife and I, so that was quite fun. We had to stock up for the week, so I told her, can you please come with me, because there's a lot to carry. And then we took a cab here. We took a cab home, and that was not very expensive, about $7, less than $7. But it's worth it when you have 2 people and a pile of supermarket things to bring back home. So that was yesterday's little adventure at night. And then today is my ATM walk. Yeah, it's not a very exciting life, but I'm actually quite happy at the moment. I mean, there's still work to be done and Zoom meetings to take, but I'm kind of enjoying this period of my life. I saw a report that people will be allowed to travel for leisure by the end of the year, according to Ong Yi Kung. So Min Ong said certain countries like the US, the EU, Hong Kong, those places will be open to us and vice versa without quarantine. which is nice, without stay home notice. I mean, yeah, I'm in quarantine, yeah, that too. So that's promising. Remains to be seen. But it will be nice to be able to travel again. But I'm not sure, I was talking to Marian, my helper, I say I'm not sure if I want to restart doing to travel the way I traveled in the past. You know, that was very intense, you know. Every day you were packing for the next week's trip, and now you know, you don't really feel like doing it as much as you used to. So I'm thinking also good that we take our time to reopen our borders and restart travel. But I'm not sure I want to do the 12 to 14 times travel a year thing that I used to do. You know. Okay, I'm home. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Tadaima. Okaeri. You always forget. You finish your show? You're still watching?
No. 2 minutes.
Wow.